Welcome to my kitchen, and today I'm going to show you how to make Htypiti. Htypiti is a side dish and is purely made of very few ingredients. Some people have other interpretations, but this is my interpretation. This is how I've learned to do it, and this is how I do it, and how my daughter likes it, and everybody else. Now, first comes first. Ideally in Greece we have the long green peppers that they're hot. Today I'm using just 2 green chilli peppers, which is from a little tree I've got in my garden. Grill on, and what we're going to do is we're going to grill them. In the meanwhile, we can start already working the feta. We're going to need some Greek feta. You know that this is about 200 grams. I'm going to do half of it, and then depending how hot it is and if I like it, then I can add a little bit more feta, etc. The other ingredients I'm going to be using, which is again plain and simple, is olive oil, vinegar. Don't need salt because the feta has already salt. By the way, do remember that feta is kept in kind of a brine, is almira, which needs to be washed just before you start working with it, and before you use it for any parts of the cooking. You just give it a good wash to get the excess of the almira. Λοιπόν, I'm going to be using some Greek words now and again, so keep listening because you may want to learn, or well, may not. So, λάδι, ξύδι, feta, paprika, and we're going to use some black pepper as well. And that is all it is to it. The peppers are cooking nicely in there. Now I just mash the feta down. A lot of folk will be using machinery for this, but that takes the love of cooking out of it. Yes, you can use a blender and you can put everything in the blender, and sometimes you can use some other soft cheese as well in order to make it creamier, if you like. We start getting a little bit crumbly. Just take a look in our peppers. So we want them roasted nice and to turn nice and black, and it takes this kind of barbecue kind of flavour, I think. Anyway, so this is this. Okay, here we go. There's the peppers. Turn that off. You see? Nice, lovely. Just leave them out for a couple of minutes, and then it will be a lot easier to peel them. So once they're peeled, there are 2 options available. Depends how hot you like the dish to be, because it's purely is a dip. Some people will like it hot, some people will like it less hot. So I don't normally use the seeds because I think they are hot enough for our taste. However, if you like it hotter, then there is something for you. You can use the seeds from the peppers. Alternatively, you can use crushed chili peppers, which you will have to put first of all in the mortar, make them really powdery, so that they don't have chunks of them. But like I said, in this recipe we're not going to use the seeds, we're only just going to use the flesh. Mind and be careful, you've got to wash your hands every time you handle peppers, you know, and you should not rub your eyes afterwards without having cleaned your hands, because you ain't gonna like it. Yeah, so put them in and then start mashing them down together with the feta. Don't worry about anything else, just think of somebody they don't really like and mash them down. And again, it's something that you're going to like afterwards, so I don't know if that is something that will work or not. Okay, here we go now. What we're going to do is we're going to add some of olive oil, because we have to work all this, the feta and the chilies, and then as we work the oil in, and then we're going to put the vinegar in a minute, then it's turning into a smooth paste. A lot of people will use lemon for it as opposed to vinegar. I like the tangy taste of vinegar with it, and it's not the citrus. I don't want the citrus taste. I prefer the, because actually you don't really taste the vinegar at all, like, you know. So a little bit more olive oil, and as you see, it's turning more into a paste. A little bit of pepper, just a little bit, and a little bit of paprika, just a little bit. What you want is the taste of this feta to come through more than anything else, and the chili. Okay, so that's a little bit. Once you do that a couple of times, you will know when it's ready, and you will know how you like it. If you like it more creamy, then you can add a little bit of soft cheese. But then this is about Greek cooking. So alright, now let's try a bit. Yes, they are hot. I've got the consistency, I've got the taste. It's actually them two, they're very nice and hot, and I think we can stand that kind of heat. And a restaurant tip for you. There you go. There you have it, Htypiti, ready to eat.